The Female Brain by Louann Brizendine, MD. Audiobook summary and review by StoryShots. Your brain rewires itself every time someone makes eye contact with you. Introduction. A woman walks into a room, and within seconds, her brain has decoded facial expressions, gauged emotional temperatures, and mentally mapped every relationship dynamic present. A man in the same room notices who said what. This is not social conditioning. This is neuroscience. That is the thesis of Louann Brizendine's The Female Brain, written by a neuropsychiatrist who spent decades studying how female brain chemistry shapes perception, relationships, and decision-making. The brain that never stops talking. The average woman speaks 20,000 words per day. The average man speaks 7,000. This is not personality. The female brain has 11% more neurons in language and hearing centers. Those neurons do not just produce speech, they process emotional nuance. When a woman tells you about her day, her brain integrates how events made her feel and whether they changed her sense of safety. Men solve problems by thinking silently, then announcing conclusions. Women solve problems by talking through possibilities aloud. Talking is not just communication for the female brain, it is stress relief, problem solving, and relationship maintenance all at once. Misunderstanding this difference causes more arguments than almost any other communication breakdown. The estrogen roller coaster you never agreed to ride. Estrogen floods brain receptors that control mood, memory, sexual interest, and stress response. A woman's estrogen levels can swing 500% in a single menstrual cycle. When estrogen is high, a woman's brain optimizes for connection. When estrogen drops, those same behaviors feel exhausting. During ovulation, her brain becomes sensitive to signs of attraction and status. During the premenstrual phase, her brain scans for threats and relationship instability. A woman is not the same person chemically on day 5 of her cycle as she is on day 25. Expecting emotional consistency across that divide is neurologically impossible. Pregnancy rewires the brain to prioritize infant survival above everything else, including a woman's own needs. Why her intuition is not magic. Women are called intuitive as if it is mystical. It is pattern recognition happening faster than conscious thought. The female brain dedicates more neural real estate to reading faces, interpreting tone, and tracking microexpressions. By the time a woman says, "Something feels off about him," her brain has processed dozens of subconscious cues. Inconsistent body language, vocal hesitation, a mismatch between words and facial affect. She cannot always articulate why, because the processing happened below conscious awareness. Because the female brain constantly scans for emotional data, it absorbs more stress from other people. A woman in a tense room does not just notice tension, her brain mirrors it. What people call women's intuition is actually the brain running a continuous emotional surveillance system that most men do not even know exists. If this changed how you think about neurological differences between male and female brains, someone in your life probably needs to hear it too. Final summary. This summary of The Female Brain threads together how language processing, hormonal fluctuations, and emotional pattern recognition create a different lived experience for women than for men. The full book covers the motherhood brain rewiring that makes sleep deprivation feel normal, why teenage girls suddenly care intensely about peer approval, and how menopause changes risk tolerance and ambition. Brizendine walks through the entire female life cycle, showing how each hormonal phase reshapes goals, priorities, and perception. If you are a woman trying to understand why your brain does what it does, or if you live with, work with, or love a woman and want to stop misinterpreting her behavior, this book gives you the neurochemical map. We are putting together the full summary of The Female Brain by Louann Brizendine right now, with an infographic and animated video. Follow the book in the StoryShots app to get it the moment it is ready.